Hey guys and gals, this is Jimmy Houston with Jimmy Houston Outdoors Television, YouTube, and Facebook. You are watching Cast Crazy. Enjoy it, have a lot of fun, fish lucky, and remember, I sure do love you.
It's hotter than a dang totter out here. Yo, what is up? How you doing today? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, I think. I think it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We are back. We're out here at the Mahoning, Berlin, hoping that this bite's hitting a little harder today. Ooh, I got popped again, man. Dang, they are in there. They are just short striking. Here's one. Crappie. There we go, there we go. Let's go, Crappie. If you see what I'm using today, I'm using paddle tails again. This time, I'm using gold bling. Why am I using gold bling? Because it's close to like an orange flavor bait. So it's got that orangish family to it. Looks good on an orange head, but it also has that bling. Now, why the bling, Rick? Why the bling? If you notice, I got the old solar bats on. That's because this is hot out here. It's a dang sunny old day. The sun's shining. It's hotter than a dang totter out here, y'all. That sun's shining. It's gonna hit those little flakes, those blingy flakes. And I'm fishing it on the top part of this column. The stain is kind of getting better. It's stagnating though. I don't know if you guys can see that behind me here, or in front of me rather. But the whole river here, the Mahoning that is kind of stagnated. The water is not moving as much as it has been. And the top portion of this, ooh, I just got popped. The top portion of this water is a little more clear underneath the stagnation. What I'm doing is just casting, and as soon as it's hitting the water, I'm starting to reel a little slow. And what that's doing is it's underneath that stagnated part. I know that it's reasonably clear for like the first foot. That sun's hitting that shine and just sending all kinds of reflections in the water. All kinds of reflections. And that gets the attention of those crappie. Next thing you know, ba-ba-boom, crappie on. Now they're still pretty scattered. They aren't as kind of stuck in here as they were. Or how can I say, congregated. They're kind of all over the place. Some are eating, some are chilling. You gotta catch them at the right moment. They're not as thick as they have been the last couple weeks, but I came out with a little bit different color. There's one. Crappie! This is a better one here, y'all. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's do it. Fishky. Gold bling, paddle tail by Cast Cray. Get you some. CastCray.com. By the way, fishing with my RP3 stick powered by BnM Poles. You know it already, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This is a 500 series Lures Pro Cast Cray reel. That is a 6'8" RP3 crappie stick. Moderate light action, fast tip, really sexy blue color. Real nice and whippy, two-piece. Whippy, yet backboney. So it's got enough of that oomph where if you need to like really set the hook and fight something a little bit bigger, crappie. This is good too. Oh baby, this is a biggin. Oh baby, we on them. We are on a little loin on that baby. Beautiful crop, man. Look at that baby. Boom. Man, at the end of the day, you know, we are still a small business. So if you sincerely think and you really dig the stuff that we have to offer, it would mean the world to us if you share that. You know, if you wouldn't mind just suggesting it to other people, what you guys think is much more influential and important than I. This right here, by the way, the RP3 stick, $69.99 right now on the site. We also added a couple different options. You can get it with the 500 series rod for a $29.99 upcharge. So you get a $99.98 and you get yourself a real nice medium to high-end combo that's gonna last. As I said earlier, it's a 2-piece rod. So if for whatever gosh awful reason you slam the top piece, your kids are out of line, you got to use the top section to kind of get them in line, you get them a little whoop and the top breaks off or something, Well, guess what? We got a whole top section you can buy for $22.99, I believe they are. So you don't have to spend another $100 on a combo or even $69.99 on a whole stick. You can just buy that whole top section on the website. He hit me right at the shore. Today we're fishing 1/16 ounce orange Cascaray eyes. Now that looks like a standard head, but we're not using super bendy junk stuff. We're using the Mustad super sticky hooks. It's black oxide, and all of our jig heads don't have paint in the eyeballs. That is, how many of you have spent so much time trying to fish, poking yourself in the thumb because you slipped, trying to get the paint out of the jig eye, using another jig head or the fancy tool they make? You don't have to worry about that with ours. You buy a 10-pack for $3.99. We have them in 16th, all the way down actually to 80th. We have 80th unpainted, 64th, 32nd, 16th, 8th, and quarter in 10 different colors. All unpainted eyeballs. And all I'm doing here, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm not really burning. I'm just kind of keeping it steady, casting it out. It's really stagnated as you see here. But as I mentioned earlier, the first 14 inches, maybe even a foot of water is reasonably clear. And I'm levering the power of the bling. The power of the bling, powered by the sun. So the sun comes down, it hits that nice blingy bait, broadcasts all kinds of nice shine in the water, gets that crappie's attention. Next thing you know, kaboom, kaboomski. I'm getting pippity papped. Come on, he's following me all the way in. Oh, he gave up right by shore. He probably saw me. Where I'm fishing right now, moving baits, they're starting to move up in the shallows because the second hatch kind of happened with the feeder fish. Thread fins in my area and shad both hatched recently, and you'll see a ton of them kind of cruising, popping the top, especially right at dusk. And you'll see these crappie just kind of come up and wanting to pop them. And so you're wanting to get out there, you want to differentiate color and kind of match the hatch, for lack of better terms, but make it a little bit different so it stands out amongst the rest. That paddle tail right now, 2-inch paddle tail, has been working really good for me. Our grubs, so like a twister tail style, has been working really, really good. If you're fishing clear water, I've been doing really good with lemon limes, any chartreuses and pinks. If you're fishing more stained water, I've been doing really good this year with any version of orange. I like candy corn myself. Flow dreamsicle is spectacular. Or purples have been new, like wine twister grub or purple sparks mini swimmers. Those have been spectacular. Now, no need to slow it down either. If I was slowing down my presentation, I would use a float in this occasion, and I could keep it out there at my desired depth and kind of slow retrieve it in, and I don't have to worry about that bait sinking because the buoyancy of that float's keeping it up on that top part of the column or at the desired distance. Right now though, because they're kind of stuck in these shallows and they're pretty much constantly feeding because they're kind of limited on food source in this river. I'm just fishing straight in, cast and retrieve. This is one of the funnest times of the year over here because you get them chasing you and it's a surprise attack, It's almost like bass fishing, but the frequency of catch and hookup ratio is much higher. And you get to catch some leaves when it's stagnated. It just came off good. There's one. Oh, baby. Another tank. Get over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, the loins, the loins. I'm going to click my my drag just, I like to keep my drag.
Oh my God, back your drag up, back your drag up.
What did you get?
It's big.
What is it?
Looks like a pike, I think.
A pike?
It's big and it's taking drag. It's a big pike.
All right, I'm coming. We got a pike on, y'all. Let's go.
You're doing fine.
Shelby, you're a superstar.
It's the hat, man.
What hat do you have? Let's see.
Cast cray all day.
Oh. Everybody type in the chat box, pike, P-I-K-E. Type it in the chat box. Let's go, just
It's on
type it.
RP3 too.
RP3 stick. Keep the tension, Shelbs.
I'm not used to this, man. Now is not the time for carpal tunnel pain.
What did he hit, Shelby?
Purple 50 spin or mini swimmer.
Purple Spark Mini Swimmers. A pike on the RP3. I haven't got a really good view of it because the sludge on top of the water. Oh yeah, that's at least 36, 30, 36.
Yeah, probably in that ballpark. Easily.
All right, let me see if I can't get bit for you, Shelbs.
Right there.
Look at him, Rick.
Okay, now he's gonna see me and take off.
Right, Rick's in the appropriate footwear.
Bring him in.
Yeah, just don't horse him in. He's gonna see me and want to shoot.
Like that.
He just dove to the bottom.
Yeah.
Today's show is sponsored by Double Seat, BnM Poles, MillerTech Premium Lithium Batteries, Fish Brain, Striker Brands, Midwest Crappie Alliance, Mike's One-Eyed Rooster Rub, The Live Scanner, Ego Nets and Bags, Finn's Fishing Braid, Solar Bat Sunglasses, and Ravenna Marine. Now, back to the show.
All right, folks, with a step-by-step, play-by-play reaction here, live from Mahoning River here in Northeast Ohio. We have Shelby here with a pike. How do you feel right now, Shelby?
Kind of nervous, man. It's only my second pike, and this is a bigger one.
Okay, that's...
Oh.
Yeah, he's getting angry. He's got a lot of life yet.
He's definitely.
He's getting there, though. Come this way.
A few moments later.
Can you get him, Rick?
Yep.
Trying. If so, that's.
Let's go!
He spins.
He's walking all over. He's walking that thing like he's a pet right now.
They are slimy. Nice one, Shelby. Did you get a measurement on her?
Not yet.
All right, let's get her measurement because her fins are starting to turn red.
Is a 33-inch northern pike.
Other fish, when you revive them, you want to go forward and backwards. You don't want to move them like backwards. You want to like keep them upright, and then when you start to feel them build energy again, then you'll push them. But you don't want to move them forward and backwards. There he goes. Shoo! There he goes. Shelby! High five. All right. Let's try to rig this as straight as we can. Paddle tails can get a little bit finicky. If you don't rig them straight, they'll swim weird. So you want to use the press line that we use on our molds. If you look real fine, the two parts of the mold come together, you'll get a seam there. And just hook it right in that seam. That'll give you a visual on where exactly to poke it out. If you do like I just did and rig it kind of off the side, it'll swim kind of weird on wonky. It won't come in super straight. Sometimes, especially if I'm really serious about fishing paddle tails for that day, or any swimming bait like that, I'll actually go ahead and pre-rig up some and glue them. Oh, there's one. Oh, I got the tree. First tree pounder of the day, folk. There's a fish. To help with the levels of the Ohio River, that's why these lakes were created. It's not a bad fish at all. Hey, hey. It's a beautiful 10, 11.
Damn, bro, I thought we were tight.
Oh, fishky.
Let that go all the way to the bottom and sit there?
Yeah. Fishky! Little baby crappie. Dink lives matter. Excuse me. Dink, dink.